Right, we are interviewing Coach Daryl Morris ahead of the Emporia State game that is Saturday at 2 p.m. Last week, playing against Washburn in the first MIAA competition that we've played against, what can you take away from the game?
Well, the positive thing that you can take away from a loss, and we're not into moral victories here at UNK, but the positive thing is Washburn is an upper-tier team in the MIAA, a nationally ranked team and a team that will finish in the top 5 or 6. So we took our team on the road against Washburn in Topeka, and I thought we took every shot they had and answered it. So we feel like we have a good football team here. We just got to be able to continue to develop and put things together a little bit better.
Okay. And what would you like to see the team improve on the most between last week's game and this week?
Well, offensively, probably consistency. I mean, we drove the football well, got inside the red zone 5 times, only scored twice. So we need to be almost 100%. You get inside the 10-yard line, you got to get some kind of points. So we got to get consistent on offense. Defensively, we did a great job for the most part. We gave up a touchdown, started the third quarter. That's a little disappointing. Coming out of the house on the third quarter, and then we also let them respond after we scored first. We turned right around and let them drive the ball and score on us. So we just got to handle that sudden change a little bit better.
Okay, and turning now to this week's game against Emporia State, what do you feel are the differences in the schemes that Emporia State runs versus what Washburn ran?
Well, Emporia State's a quick pass game team. Their quarterback gets rid of the football very quickly, which means he usually knows what's coming at him, and he knows who he's going with the ball early. So we've got to do a good job of keeping him off balance a little bit defensively, and then offensively, we've just got to get consistent on their defense and be able to move the football not only between the 20s, but also once we get inside the 20s, we got to be able to put points on the board.
And how do you feel we match up against Emporia State?
I think it's going to be a good football game. I think we're a good enough football team to win it. I also think they're a good enough football team that if we make mistakes and put our defense in poor position, then we can end up losing the ball game.
Okay, and lastly, what do you think the keys are to a Loper victory for the home opener?
Again, consistency on offense, scoring inside the red zone. Don't put our defense, put their backs against the wall with mistakes offensively. And then we've got to make a little bit of improvement in the kicking game, mostly kicking field goals, extra points, that kind of thing.
Okay, thank you very much, Coach Morris,
Thanks.
and hope to see everybody out there on Saturday.
Hey, come to the game.